Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Shop My Stash video. I almost forgot what I was sitting down to film. This is going to be my first Shop My Stash for September. And in this series, I have done it as Chic Geek did last year, just a handful of products to complement all of my project pans I have going on, fill some holes, and maybe, like for example, brow products, just rotating through them as I'm not working on any brow products in any project pans, and just further rotating through my collection. The products I share each time in this review portion aren't always necessarily the products that I chose last time. These are just products I've used 3+ times since the last time I filmed a Shop My Stash video, and I'm ready to put them away and swap them for something else. If I'm not speaking on something that I chose last time, I haven't used it enough to my satisfaction that I'm ready to put it away, so you'll probably see it next time. But all that rambling aside, I'm going to chat about the products that I have used a handful of times and that I'm ready to put away, and then we'll head over to my makeup collection and choose some new products. Since I was already showed you the brow products, I have just been using these for a couple of months and would like to just switch them out. I'm, like I said, not working on any brow products and just want to kind of rotate things through. I have my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. I enjoy both of these products very much and have talked about them at length on my channel before. It's of course what's in my brows today. But I would just like to choose another brow color and brow gel. I think I'm going to choose a brow powder this time. We'll see. Once we open the drawer, we'll see. Along the same lines / in the same drawer, I have two eyeliners I've been using a lot. Both are from ColourPop. One is in Boots. This is a hot pink. I'm losing my voice. And then I have Woodsy, which was in collaboration with Christy. And I've been using both of these a ton. Boots has gotten so much use from me this year. I worked on it a lot at the beginning of the year because it matched a lot of eyeshadows I was working on. Then I rolled it into the whole collection project pan and needed to use it 10 times. I obviously did that. And have just continued to use it. I might come back down and grab it out again, but I would like to consciously reach for another color. And then this warm brown really goes with the warm looks I'm doing, but I have other brown eyeliners. But I was actually thinking that stepping into the fall months, I would like to pull in a black eyeliner. I haven't worn black eyeliner very much besides the liquid eyeliner I have on my top lashes. So I have a million of those. I need to get some use out of them. So we'll pick a black liner in a little bit. Let's talk about blush. So I have my Laura Geller blush in Tropic Hues. I did use this 3 or 4 times. It's a great summer blush, very vibrant and glowy. I have it in the center here. This swatch is from my Partners in Cream project pan, so excuse that, but this is the swatch here. It's just very similar to my Model Co blush that I'm trying to hit pan on, just a slight bit deeper and looks a little better. Not a little better. I like it even more with a tan than the other one, but like I said, I've used it a couple of times. I'm ready to put it away. And then I also was reaching for my Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. I have the Fair Light version, and I've reached for this a couple of times over the last few months as well. Mostly these 2 shades. I don't always like that orangey yellow tone. Maybe when I'm not tanned at all. It looked way too light on my tanned skin. I just didn't really enjoy it, but I did reach for these 2 and mixed them together and really liked that. But again, this is more of a spring summer product for me, and I'm ready to put it away. I had in my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I forgot how much I really enjoyed this. It does fill in the pores really well, but not in a like drying or mattifying kind of way. So I do see why so many of my dry skinned friends do like this product as well. And I really discovered I like to bring this up under my eyes, which I usually don't do with primers. Not like right up like to my lower lash line or anything, but like right up here. It really smoothed the area. I'm dealing with some texture in my under eye area, and this helped smooth it out, and my concealer looked amazing over top of it. So though I'm ready to put this back because I am panning a primer, I'm happy to discover an additional use or way I like to use this so that maybe I will reach for it even more often. It's hard to see, but there is a bit of a dip happening in here. So I'm happy with my usage on this guy. I had in my Tarte Tartelette Toasted palette. I used this a bunch. I really enjoyed my time reaching for this warm palette. I liked pairing it with, this is ColourPop Kathleen Lights on my lid, a Super Shock shadow in my Partners in Cream project pan. That was really fun to pair together, but I also just reached into like these matte shades pretty often. I liked deepening it up with this like warm but kind of like purpley toned brown. I really do not like the shade Candle or Crackle. They're kind of duds for me, but the mattes especially I really love in this palette, and I got use out of the entire thing, which is an aspect that I'm kind of missing in my collection with projects such as pan those eyeshadows. So I really like rolling in a palette into my Shop My Stash to just reach for as a whole occasionally and give myself kind of a free day to just create a look, play with makeup, and not have to dip into 500 palettes. And lastly, I had in my ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Flying Horses. I had to force myself to put this down. I just kept reaching for it day after day and not focusing on any of my Project Pan lippies. It is just a sheer kind of purpley mauve shade. It doesn't have that much color impact on the lips. I really like the Ultra Glossy formula from ColourPop. I don't find it too sticky or thick. I like the way it looks. I do have to reapply relatively often, but I don't mind with a lip gloss at all. And I really enjoyed the shade on this one, and I'm happy I got some more use out of it. So those were the products that I'm ready to put back into my makeup collection, and let's go shop my stash. All right, let's start off with the more boring products. So I'm putting away my NYX brow pencil and ColourPop brow gel, and then these two ColourPop eyeliners. I would like to get some use out of this Peak eyebrow powder, because I'm wondering if I could hit pan in this and help with my pan goal for the year. There's quite a dip in there, and I haven't reached for this product in a really long time. And then for brow gel, I'm going to pull in my Essence Make Me Brow in the shade 3 Soft Brownie Brows. For eyeliners, I just kind of reach in here whenever I feel like I need a liner, but I was thinking of the Smashbox Always Sharp liner in Penny Lane. This is kind of a coppery or penny kind of color, and I think that would match really well with some of the eyeshadows I'm working on currently. And then I do want a black liner as well. I feel like I haven't used this Urban Decay Glide On pencil in Perversion in a really long time. I was also thinking of pulling in this glittery black liner because I feel like this could be something that I could let go of and declutter and reduce my numbers, but we'll save that for another time. Let's pull in this Urban Decay one. This was the makeup drawer of shame. How crazy is this? I pulled everything out of that drawer because I literally could hardly close it, and the bottom was coming out of it. This is crazy. This is my Partners in Cream that I just filmed. These are all the products that are unused in my collection. I will be filming a makeup rehab update soon once I kind of do my calculations and gather my thoughts, because this is crazy. So I was thinking all of these are bronzers that I haven't used in order of, this is the newest one, this is the one I've had the longest. So let's pull in my Ofra bronzer in the shade River. This was a collaboration with Samantha March. I have used the matte side before because it's in her little palette that she did earlier this year, but I've never touched this one that I bought with the first collection, which is crazy. So we're going to pull this one in. And then I was also thinking of using a cream palette. This is the Laura Geller Multitasking Eye Lip Cheek Palette. It's a cream to powder formula. And I have swatched this, but I've never used it on my cheeks. This is like a peachy pink with gold shimmer blush, a warm cream bronzer, and then a kind of goldish champagne cream highlighter. And I would like to get some use out of this guy. And then, as if those products weren't enough, I have my cookie jar of lippies here that I would like to pull a couple of things out as well. I have specific colors that I want out of here. I wanted this little mini baby Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Manic, a cream finish. I will swatch it in a second. And then I wanted one of the ColourPop Luxe lip oils to try. This is in the shade Skinny Dip. This was a part of the Wild Nothing collection that I bought a really long time ago and still never used. Here are the swatches of the lip products. The Urban Decay Manic lipstick almost looks like it has some shimmer in it. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And the lip oil, I mean, it's a nude. You can hardly tell I really built up that swatch. It'll probably be pretty sheer on the lips, but I'll be pulling those into my everyday makeup drawer. All right, I'm now realizing I want to pull way more than I should, but because I keep track and only put things away once I've used them a sufficient amount of time, I'm just going to pull what I'm feeling. I really want to pull in this Buxom blush in this shade Seychelles. I'm stumbling over my words. It's so late at night. I haven't used this blush in a really long time, and it is one of my favorites. So I think this will be really great transitioning into fall as well. And then I also want to work on my Becca highlight in the shade Prosecco Pop. I am trying to hit pan in Champagne Pop, but I haven't used this one in a really long time, and I think it'll be good on my tanned skin before I completely lose my tan, as it is a bit more of a gold shade. And lastly, I would really love to pull out my Urban Decay Born to Run palette as we are moving into the fall season. And I just really enjoy this palette a lot. I feel like it gets really mixed reviews. People either love it or kind of hate on it. I mean, it does have a couple of dud shades, but I worked on Guilt Trip for a long time last year and really enjoyed reaching for this palette as a whole, and would like to get some more use on it over the next few weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed shopping my stash with me. Let me know in the comments down below what products I should be choosing next time. I like hearing your recommendations, and what products are you excited to bring into your everyday makeup drawer as we head into fall? I love chatting with you guys in the comments down below, and fall makeup is my favorite, and I am so excited to play with all of my fall palettes and try really hard to do a better job at rotating through them. And I'm happy to be kicking the season off with the Born to Run palette, but that's enough for me. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!